Hello, welcome back. In this video, we will now learn how to manage existing project, task and team members. The first section of the video will cover managing the different projects and its information. After opening the Timesheet app, click on the project menu. We can search a project by project name by entering the name in the search bar. The project will appear in the project list. We can also filter out different projects with the help of the client, and by selecting multiple clients, multiple projects will appear in the list. The third filter is to select the project by project status, which is active or completed or all the status. Now we will try to edit a project. So by clicking the edit icon, the project edit form appears. In this form, we can now edit the different information about the project client, the project start date, end date, all this information which we added on the add project form. In case if the project end date is updated, we can actually update the end date to all the team members by checking this box. Once the project information is updated, click on save to save the project details. Now we'll see how to delete a project and the different scenarios related to delete operation. To delete a project, click on the delete icon. Then once you click on the delete icon, it will ask for the confirmation whether we really want to delete the project. Here the project deletion was unsuccessful because the project is already allocated to a timesheet, or there are some timesheets entered for a project. So now we'll try to delete a project where there are no timesheets. So we click on delete icon and click on yes, the project is deleted successfully from the list. Now we'll see how to view our own allocation on this project. So click on the kebab menu icon and click on the view allocation option. Here we'll see the project start date, end date and our role in this project. We can also close the project by selecting the close option in the menu. Once we click yes, the project status becomes completed and the team member will no longer be able to update timesheet for this project. Now we'll see how to make a copy of the project. Project copy will help us to quickly create a new project without entering all the tasks and the team member details. So click on copy and enter the project name. Once we create copy, the project copy is created successfully. We can see it is exactly the copy of the original where the project start date, end date, the client information is copied, even the task information is copied. Only the team member allocation is not copied in the new project. Now we'll see how to manage different tasks of the project. In order to manage different tasks of the project, first we have to find out the particular project by entering the project name and then selecting the different status. So here we are going to choose Apex Cloud Migration as the project for which we want to update the task. In the detailed project overview page, the very first row is the project information. Once you click on the add task, you will be able to add the particular task information. Task name and task description are the two mandatory fields which need to be entered for a particular project. Task description is mainly the detailed description of the activities which are going to be performed as a part of that task. Once the task information is entered, click on the save button to save the task. Once the task is saved successfully, it appears in the list. We can also edit the task by clicking the edit icon, where we can edit the task name and the task description. The task can also be deleted by clicking on the delete icon. Deletion can only happen if there are no timesheets entered for this particular task. We can close the task in order to mark the task as completed. Once we say yes, the task status will become as completed. So now no longer the team member will be able to submit timesheet for this task. Now we'll see how to manage the team member allocation on the project. So the third section on the project overview page is about the team. Clicking on the add member button will open up the add member form, where first we have to select a team member who we want to add to the project. Then we want to mention the start date and the end date from during which this team member is going to be working on this project. Click on save. The team member is added successfully and it appears in the list. In this way we can add more new members to the project, and all these members will appear in the team member list. In case if we find the allocation is incorrect, we can delete the team member if the team member is not entered any timesheet. We can also edit the project start date and the end date of the team member. In case if the team member's contribution to the project has completed and if you want to release the team member from the project, we can select the release member option. Once we release the team member from the project, the status of the team member will be marked as completed, and now no longer the team member will be able to submit the timesheet for this project. We can also change the team leader of the project. So here we are choosing James Carter to be the team leader from 6th of September. Once we enter the date, we click on save. So in this way, James Carter will be now shown as the team leader from 6th of September, and the old team leader Jack Lee's status has been marked as completed with the allocation end date as 5th September. On the project overview page, we can also switch between the different projects by selecting a different new project in the project drop-down. So this will help to navigate to different projects. I hope this video helped you to understand how to manage the different project tasks and the team members allocation. Thank you.